Can you believe a witch, shunned by her own kind, would actually fall for her mortal enemy?
How old are you?
I'm older than I look.
300 years. 500 years. Did you know Machiavelli survived the fall of Carthage?
Which fool of Carthage?
Just days ago, the wizard Nox launched a ruthless attack on Diana to seize the Book of Life. Heartbroken and isolated, Diana turned to her most trusted friend, Gillian Chamberlain, for help. But when she pushed open the door, there was no warm embrace, only her enemy, Nox, standing in her friend's home. Diana felt as if she had fallen into a world of ice. She couldn't believe her own kind had betrayed her. Recalling Gillian's constant prying about the book, Diana finally saw through the calculated kindness. The pain of this betrayal brought her to tears. It turned out her own people were far more dangerous than the demonic vampires. In that moment, Matthew's face flashed in her mind. He also wanted the book, yet he never harmed her. Instead, he had been constantly warning her to stay safe. Convinced that Matthew was the only one truly concerned for her, Diana went to find him and poured out her heart. Seeing her so vulnerable, Matthew felt a deep shift in his own heart. To put her at ease, he brought her into his private sanctuary, a sophisticated biolaboratory. In return for his trust, Diana revealed a vital secret. The Book of Life was incomplete, with its 3 most important pages missing. Shock surged through Matthew's eyes. Those 3 pages could be the key to saving his race from extinction. To show his sincerity, he shared his most precious memory with her. Diana opened an old volume to find a personal letter from Charles Darwin, the father of evolution, written to Matthew himself. She stared in disbelief, realizing the man standing before her had truly lived for thousands of years. 2 sworn enemies had found warmth in each other, deciding to join forces against their own treacherous kind. That night, Diana prepared a romantic candlelit dinner, but it was Nox who knocked on her door. Seeing the silver settings prepared for a vampire, Nox's rage exploded, viewing her actions as a disgrace to all witches. In a flash, Matthew appeared like a ghost beside Diana, shielding her in his arms with eyes full of lethal intent. Faced with Matthew's terrifying pressure, Nox was forced to retreat in shame once again. As the crisis passed, peace returned to the room, and the 2 began their dinner by candlelight. Gazing at the man who had rescued her from peril time and again, Diana felt her relief blossom into an undeniable, deep-seated longing. She moved toward Matthew slowly, attempting to break through the racial divide and confirm their feelings with a soul-stirring kiss. Yet, faced with Diana's sudden display of affection, Matthew chose to pull away. He replied with nothing but a polite and distant remark.
Thank you for dinner.
No one knew the agonizing struggle within Matthew's heart at that moment. He understood all too well that once this forbidden love began, Diana would be cast into a bottomless abyss. As a predator who had lived for 1,000 years, he feared his own uncontrollable instincts might shatter the fragile woman before him. This seemingly cold rejection was, in truth, the deepest form of tenderness he could offer her in that moment. Later, Diana returned to the library only to find the Book of Life had vanished. As the librarian Sean went to check the archives, Nox and a group of witches sealed the exits, surrounding her. Kind-hearted Sean tried to intervene, but was brutally struck down by dark magic.
Stop!
Watching her last true friend collapse, Diana's fury erupted like a collapsing dam. A violent, dark hurricane exploded around her. She rose slowly, her gaze filled with a chilling, deathly silence. The moment she turned, her sheer power stripped Nox of his ability to fight, leaving him to flee in the arms of the other witches. But the power, once unleashed, could not be stopped. Diana began to lose herself in the storm, until Matthew broke through the gale, risking everything to pull her into a tight embrace. In that familiar warmth, the dark wind instantly died down. The murderous intent in Diana's eyes finally softened into a quiet, peaceful dependence.